Hi, this is Alan from Wireless Zone over in Ospey, New Hampshire once again. And today we're going to talk about how we add pictures to contacts. A lot of people like to add a picture of a particular contact. Actually, that's pretty easy to do. First thing to do is to make sure you're at the home screen. Notice here I'm at my home screen. So if I was at any of these other home screens here, just to make sure I'm at the center one, that's just personal preference, but you can press the house. That puts me at the center home screen. The next thing you would do is press the phone app, which is this green one right here. Tap that. That puts me over into the contact dialer application. Notice here I'm in contacts. Make sure that is highlighted, so just tap it and you'll notice it will highlight on your phone. The next thing to do is to choose a contact that we're going to actually add a picture to. From a previous video we did test contact. So I'm just going to bring up test contact here. And there's test contact. The next thing we're going to do is edit this contact's options. So press the menu button next. That's this button right here. And notice it brings up several different options. You can certainly share the contact through email, text message, or things like that. You can edit the contact. That would be going back to the screen that would, if I tap it, you'll notice it goes back to the screen like we were adding the contact. I'll back out of that, press the back button, that's this over here. So we're going to go all the way back to where we were in the beginning here. So press the menu button at this point. So we went over what edit contact will do. Now we're going to go into options. So let's tap options here. And the next thing to notice here, before we go into adding the picture, you can actually assign a ringtone to that contact. Right now it's a default ringtone, but if I want to change it to something else, I can choose one from any of these other options I have here. I'm going to use Android system since most people have that on their phone. And we can choose, something here. I'll just turn up the volume there so you can hear that. Big, easy. Or I can just keep going all the way down. I've got all kinds of things that I can choose from here. Romancing the tone, whatever. We'll use romancing the tone here. So we just did two things here. We actually assigned romancing the tone to this particular contact. I'll go back. That's already saved for us. Go back into the menu again here. And we'll go back into edit contact. So I've actually covered a couple things here. We're changing the ringtone or assigning a ringtone to the contact. And now we're going to go into changing the picture for the contact. That's actually under edit contact. So once again, here we are back at this screen where we can make any changes we want. Either change the name of the contact, add a phone number, etc., which we covered in the previous video. In this case, we're going to concentrate on adding a picture. Notice this plus right here. There's a picture icon here. If we tap that, watch what happens. We can either take a photo or we're going to select one here from the gallery. So I'll do that. Select one from the gallery. Gallery's right over here. Of course, you can use these other options if you have these apps loaded on your phone. We'll cover that in a different video. For right now, we'll go to gallery. And that is what is going to show up on most phones. So in this case, I'm going to go into the camera roll. So I'm just going to happen to choose a picture that will show up here that, like in this case, I'm going to just take, say this horse picture here and use that as the contacts picture, just because it's quick and easy. It's going to first ask me how big I want to make this icon. So if I press and hold, notice how I now have arrows that show up. You can see those. They're gray arrows, and I can just resize it. I've maximized it. I can also move it up, down, left, right, whatnot. I'm going to kind of get that horse right in the middle there, and then press save. Once I do that, notice up here, there's the contacts icon. I save it, and now the contact officially has a picture on it. That is how you add pictures to your contacts, and it is also how you add a ringtone and assign it to a contact. And we will be covering more on some of these other apps in additional videos.